It is the season opener for 2023 high school soccer in Minnesota. Tonight on CCX, our season opener as well for fall sports. Girls soccer matchup featuring the Heritage Christian Eagles and the Armstrong Cooper Wings. Barbara Lehman Stadium in New Hope at Cooper High School. John Jacobson along with Sid Ligery, first of two here tonight. Second game featuring Heritage and Cooper. SIG, our visitors tonight, Armstrong Cooper, second year of a co-op program, and the Heritage Christian Academy in the blue and white. Both teams coming off very similar records a year ago, and this is usually a good matchup and one that often opens the season for each of them.
Yeah, I think one was 9-7, the other one was 7-9.
Heritage coming off a 9-7-1 record. Cooper Armstrong 7-9-1. 1 year ago, and for coach and players, always got nerves in the season opener, and it's how your team reacts to once the match actually starts, right?
Well, yeah, of course they get they get very nervous and excited at the same time. Of course, almost all these players have been playing summer soccer in some fashion, so the skill set's not the problem. The issue is going to be how to get your teamwork going. Knowing when to pass to people that you may or may not be that familiar with.
Heritage Christian, part of the MCAA conference. Armstrong Cooper plays a Tri-Metro conference schedule primarily. And it is warm, not as warm as they thought it was going to be a day ago, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, it's humid down there. It's more tolerable definitely when the clouds are out like they are right now, but it's still a very warm mid-80s day and humid. Not as horrible as yesterday, and it'll be better in the days coming. But it'll be a big tough one tonight for the ladies.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of water stoppages, a lot of moving players in and out, getting players the right playing time, but also not getting too exhausted.
Teams being introduced down on the field right now, and as I mentioned, it's our first game of the season. We'll get heavy into our television schedule the week after next, but as I mentioned, a good one between these two teams. Last year was a 2-1 win for Armstrong Cooper when these teams met, and I would think, based on the talent coming back and where these programs are at, we'll see a similar result tonight. I think this is going to be a tight one.
I agree.
Heritage Christian, after today, they've got a quick turnaround. They will go up to Two Harbors tomorrow, where they will play a game on Saturday morning against Two Harbors. Cooper's next game is tomorrow, so they get no rest. They will play at Holy Angels tomorrow. And so that's a factor, too. So you got pretty quick recovery time for both of these teams before they play their second matches. We will take a break. We will come back with the start of the match. Heritage NAC Soccer next.
Mom was always organized, but she started forgetting to pay her bills on time.
And she'd buy the same gifts over and over.
Telling the girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was really hard.
At first we had our cries, but then we were like, okay, let's make a plan.
Early detection gave us time to adapt together.
It's so important for you to think about what you can do and making the most of what you have.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
John Jacobson and Sig Ligery, we are underway with another season of high school soccer here on CCX. Heritage Christian in the white with the blue numbers, taking on Armstrong Cooper, the Wings. They are in the navy with the gold numbers and their logo on the front, the crest. And it's AC possessing on this opening possession of the match. Starters for these teams, starting with Heritage. It's Ella Reberg in goal. The rest of their starters, Paige Sawicki, Maya Dyrud, Kylie Hartle, Bella Deal, Gertie Sandiger, excuse me, and then the rest of the starters, Elsa Reberg, Deal, Hattie Sandiger, Milena Mocoso, Grace Williams, Kate Ware is the 11th starter for Heritage. We have pass in here for AC. Ball crossed over to the right. Onto the foot there of Anna Marquis. Back to the midfield area. Kira Snopko. Short passes. Estudio with it. Goes back to her right.
Wings showing patience. Passing when they need to. Nice interception there by the Eagles.
And interception here for AC. Estudio trying to slide it through traffic, and her pass goes out of play. The starters tonight for the Wings, Sam Everson in goal. Eileen Estudio, one of the midfielders, Abby Hansen, Kira Snapko, Andy Chevek, Mia Korstead, Faith Holmes, Maya Rogers, Ann Marquis, Mason Melchert, and Haley Rosario. Throw in here for the Eagles. Nope. I'm going to say it's AC's ball instead. Where to throw it in. Headed by Heritage. Kicked up in the air, not a play. Another throw in coming for the Wings.
And we have two referees for this match. Center referee is Anthony Lorenzer, and he's assisted by Kurt Daly.
Faith Holmes with the throw in, trying to get it to Estudio, and that gets headed back toward midfield by the Eagles. Wings will possess. And on the right side, driving it ahead is Marquis. Broken up, came back, and they'll play it back to the midfield area where Holmes will chase it down. She'll get it all the way back to her keeper there, Everson. They'll reset now, boot it back toward midfield. Played by Heritage.
And a little bit physical, nothing called.
Now Heritage trying to mount an attack for the first time. And out of play, it was off of Heritage, and there will be a throw in for the Wings. There's a look at the starters in printed form. With the 11 who have started on the season for the Eagles and the Wings. AC graduated most of their scoring from last year. Lauren Jones and Maddie Orsted accounted for about 80% of their scoring a year ago, so they have nobody coming back with more than 2 goals, having scored as a year ago. Whereas Heritage does have its leading scorer back from a year ago. Hattie Sandiger, who scored 19 a year ago, and she'll play college soccer next year at Cedarville University in Ohio, Division II school. Sandiger has a younger sister, Gertie, as I mentioned, also a starter, freshman. Wings getting it to midfield. And here they come down the left side, keeping it in play. Well, it's Horsted, but then it went out, and Eagles.
That was a good effort, but the ball just kind of rolled to the outside over the touchline. You know, I like both teams, the way they're playing and moving the ball around. pretty good for this time of the year for the first game.
Oops. So a turnover. And Heritage with possessions. The teams battle. And now it's the Eagles who cleared across midfield. Although we had a whistle. No one was in any rush to get that ball.
I know.
What are we waiting here for? And finally,
I figure what's going on here. So the foul is against Christian Heritage.
Estudillo was going to take the free kick, but instead it'll be Snapco. She'll launch it toward the goal. Knocked down there in front. Heritage clearing and then picked off by Snapco. Comes back into the play nicely. Plays it to the middle of the pitch. Estudillo trying to get some free space. He'll drop it back instead to Hansen. And they keep possession. Marquis getting it back, and they'll go by all the way back to their side of midfield and reset from there. Comes left side. Chevek with it. And up to Estudillo. Able to slide the pass through. Hansen had a foot on it. Cleared away by Heritage. Off the foot of defender Kate Ware. Too far out in front there for Elsa Rehberg. And so again, it's AC with possession. They have had control of the ball most of this first 8 minutes here.
Yes, they
by
have.
far.
Yeah, but by far, not only by possession, but by takeaways.
Although no shots on goal yet so far in the match, as Heritage is able to clear it down. The sideline and out. That will go off of HCA. We'll get our first substitutes of the night. I think we'll see a lot of that, Sig, as the game situation somewhat dictate, but it's certainly the weather to try to get girls a little breather after 8.5 minutes and get them a little water. Here comes the throw in for the Wings, but right to Heritage. And they'll have possession, played by Ware to the middle of the field. Back it goes, and they move it out to the left side and out to midfield. All deflected by the Wings nicely, and then they take possession. Good defensive play there by Raina Ricks. And now Heritage gets it back. Sandiger has it. This is Hattie Sandiger.
Yeah, they got a 4-on-5. Nice defensive move to stop that offensive attack.
Senior Holmes coming up and stopping. Sandiger pick off by AC again. Ricks took it away, then Heritage gets it back. Down deep for AC is Dyson. She'll play it back. Hansen try to avoid a player, gets out in front.
It's onside.
Bloom with a shot and a goal. Jess Bloom, the senior midfielder, puts it away, beating Ella Rehberg, and it's 1-0. Armstrong Cooper.
You can see that one developing, coming down the field, seeing a nice opening, gets it to the right player at the right time, and just beats the keeper off to her left. Here it is.
Hansen will get the assist. You see her with a nice through ball, getting any head, and as Sig mentioned, onside, and picks a good spot.
That's a smart play right there, right here. She sees where the keeper is not going to be, puts it just inside the far post. Just like you do in practice.
At the other end, Heritage quickly getting back on the offensive, and they will get their first corner kick of the night here, Sig. First real scoring opportunity for them. They set up in the corner by Gertie Sandiger. Toward the front of the net, and it's in. And just like that, HCA ties it up. That might have won right off the corner kicker, off the defender or a goalie. I don't know if another Heritage player, or excuse me, touched it in front. That might be right off the corner kick.
We'll take a look, see here.
It was perfectly placed, regardless. We'll look at it again. I think that went off a AC player.
I think it did too.
And so that ties it up at 1, and that was quick, Sig.
Didn't take long to come back. You know, we always say the most dangerous play is the corner kick. Watch this.
I think it's off the goalie's hands.
Goalie's hand, yeah.
She was off of Everson's hands.
Yep, I think you're right. She was trying to grab it, and it went right off the fingertips. Still a great corner.
So they answer 40 seconds later and tie this match up at 1. And now they're on the move again. Play broken up, but then back onto the foot of Hartle. Hartle stops. Nice little move there to get the defender to stop, but her pass missing and picked off by AC. And then Heritage will get it back. Hartle off to Dyrud. My Dyrud's pass ahead, intercepted by the Wings. All the way to the back line, onto the foot of Melchert, and over, back up, and then on to Stapko's foot, to Estadio. One pass up the middle, they connect on that one. Ricks with it.
For help.
Turning, Stapko got knocked off the ball, gets it back. Wow. Stapko trying to get herself free, has the ball picked off her foot and driven out of bounds. But a nice move by Stapko to give herself a chance, and her team will get a throw in here from the sideline, fairly deep in Heritage territory. Go back on the throw-in pass, and then immediately lost it. It's right back over to Heritage. So.
I'm not sure what that was about, but
right back to the Eagles. Estadio trying to intercept it. Couldn't, but now it is picked off. Hansen briefly had it and taken back by Heritage by Hattie Sandiger. Hartle tried to feed it off on her right there for Mercoso, but a good defensive play by the Wings to break that up. 1-1, just over 13 minutes into the first half. Mentioned the boys match will follow here. Cooper Hawks against Heritage Christian Eagles at approximately 8 p.m. Jay Wilcox and Sig Lagry on the call for us on that game here for CCX Live on our channel, CCX1, and our website, ccxmedia.org, where you can find all of our regular season games and matches in volleyball, soccer, and football. Volleyball season opener coming up next Tuesday. A couple of football games late next week, and we get rolling with another year, Sig.
All kinds of stuff going on.
Absolutely. Cooper has been a little more bottled up here since in their own end since they scored their goal. Heritage coming right back and scored a goal of their own and been able to put a little more pressure on in that end. Now they get a takeaway here and try to set something else up. Drop pass. Ball to the middle and defended well there.
Yep, tried a nice cross, but that was
Snap
quickly.
goal. Yep. Breaking up the pass that was intended for Hattie Sandiger. Long ball driven out toward midfield. And well played there by Ricks. Ricks, who has Dyson on her left, feeds the ball to her. Dyson. Another offside.
It was a nice feed, but it was offside.
Weatherall there in the foreground. 15th year as head coach. As I mentioned at the top, second year of the co-op between Armstrong and Cooper. Numbers are up this year. As that the co-op is about 60-40 Armstrong players to Cooper players. But he likes his team, and they're excited to get to, as you would expect, get another season going. You get tired of the practices, right? And
Yep.
got to go against someone else and have a game that counts, and here we are.
And you see nobody shy about making contact. Of course, you don't get that in warm-ups and
Right.
practice.
Yeah. Just over 24 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-1. Eagles and the Wings.
Nice
Heritage
forward.
in white. Armstrong Cooper in the navy with the gold numbers. And a good takeaway as it ball driven off the foot of Gertie Sandiger and out. Bit of play here for Heritage. Ball again moved away by AC. Move there to free herself up. And well played by Dyson as she got it up to midfield to Ricks. And Ricks shielded off the ball by Ware, and Heritage was able to take it back. Comes Gertie Sandiger, number 12. Short pass, gets the return pass. Drives a shot and right on net, and save made by Everson. I think the only shot we've had on goal, other than the 2 goals, Sig, that's the first save we've had tonight.
Yes, it is. Of course, the other 2 weren't saved. So.
Wow, right.
I'm just getting teased by our ace statistician, Willie Markham.
He's back for another year.
Yeah,
Dedicated.
He is. He keeps asking for airtime. I keep telling him, no, the scale won't allow it.
Throw in here for AC. Wings trying to move it out of their own end. Driven by Heritage across midfield. Chased down by Holmes, and she'll get it all the way back to her keeper, Everson, just a sophomore. Saw a lot of minutes last year as a freshman, as their number 1 keeper this year. Estudillo. Able to get past Grace Williams across midfield, but Estudillo with it again. A fake there. Short pass. It was intended for Maren Scherber, but missed. Is broken up by Heritage. Hansen gets a foot on it for AC, number 6. Lays it out to the far side. Battle there between Caitlin Stockey and the AC defender who won that battle. It'll be a throw in here for Armstrong Cooper. come Heritage with possession. Here's Hansen. Sent away by AC out of play. Or by Armstrong Cooper out of play, and a throw in here for the Wings. And now they'll make a substitution. Audrey Poplinski, number 27, into the match for the first time tonight. Throw in AC. Pass ahead for the Wings to the sideline, out of play is Paige Sawicki just letting it go, and now she will hand it off to a teammate. I think we're going to have a water break here, Sig. We've just passed the midway point of the half, and they decided ahead of time they were going to do a water break halfway through each half, and so we'll get that now.
Makes sense.
I got water. Time for our water break, Sig.
Yep.
Luis Olguin is in his 19th year as head coach now at Heritage. You see him there in the middle in the gray shirt, and really loved coaching this group over the years. I mentioned that 9-7-1 last year, lost 2-1 early in the season last year to Armstrong Cooper, and you can tell already tonight this is going to be, it looks like, shaping up to be another close one. You could see another 2-1 match this evening.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. They both came out with a pretty good possession, I think. Cooper had a much better control, better possession. Then right after Heritage scored, they kind of upped the ante a little bit and played a little bit more aggressively, getting down into the Wings defense and causing problems for them down there. But shots on goal, it's been like very, very little.
And as we mentioned earlier, is Nick Weatherall, 15th year at head coach for, well, now the second year of Armstrong Cooper. Cooper coach before that. Coached girls from both schools over the years. So, quick break, only about 60 seconds. The players back out on the pitch here. We'll get a throw in for HCA. Paige Sawicki was just an 8th grader, number 2 over there in white. We'll throw it in.
Okay, referees are now just about into position, and we'll be ready to go.
Then back underway. Throw in though, going right back out of play, and we're going to throw in for AC as they get possession. Create a little separation, so they'll go back first with the ball and then move it back forward, playing toward the middle of the field. Loose ball there, a little touch on it for the Wings. Taken away by the Eagles with a whistle and a foul. Back where that play started on HCA, so it'll be a free kick and in pretty good scoring position for Armstrong Cooper.
Yeah, this can be absolutely in. Shot on goal attempt. We'll get the wall set up.
Hansen, who had an assist on the first goal of the match, will take the free kick here. Drives it through the wall, past the wall, and right on net. Save made by Ella Reberg. Sophomore keeper will roll it out to her right. Played out to midfield. And taken there by Heritage by Kylie Hartle. Played off her foot. Hartle getting it back, and then a steal for AC by Maren Scherber. Estudillo maneuvering around defenders, and then finally lost it. It's taken away by Maya Dyrud. Armstrong Cooper gets it back, shot, and gobbled up there by Reberg. .17 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-1, goals coming 40 seconds apart. Bloom for Armstrong Cooper. And then Hattie Sandiger for Heritage, tying it up. And nothing since. In the 13 minutes or so will be played in the interim. Heritage will play it off back in their own end to the left. Move it up toward midfield. And then back it comes to Sawicki. Her pass gets blocked. Gets it back from Maya Dyrud. Sawicki again forward, this time across midfield. Deflected, but Heritage still maintaining control. And Sandiger will roll it through on a race for the ball. And Everson getting there first for AC. Rides it out to midfield. All deflected, but still controlled by Heritage. They'll give it back. And then a little touch pass by Dyrud to Sawicki ahead. Sandiger with it.
Still managing to hang on to possession.
It's it deep down the left side. Cross back to the middle, but nobody there in white. It comes to Estudillo of Armstrong Cooper.
Oh, that's going to be a foul. Might even be a card, but
looks like it's just a foul.
yep.
Look at it again, Sig.
Yeah, you're right. It's a foul, not a card level. I definitely got a couple of words from the official.
Off the free kick, played by Faith Holmes, the senior, getting it up to midfield onto the foot there of Scherber. And her pass missing, trying to get it to Ruth Katachu, out of play. Substitutions here before we get the throw in for Heritage. Ware, throw it in play. Sandiger back to Sawicki. Across midfield it goes. Martell had driven off her foot. Got it back. Hansen trying to take it away, but can't. But it does come to AC's Andy Chevette, who's able to play it ahead. On the run, it's Ricks, number 10, but shading her off the ball was Bella Deal. Well played by Deal and able to get it back. And out of danger, but it will be a corner, Sig, for AC coming up. Their first of the night.
Yes, it is. Heritage cashed in on the last one they had to see if they can get the same kind of results. You got Ricks kicking the ball. It's like a left-footed.
Ricks will play it and is not able to keep it in play even. And so it goes right back over to Heritage, and it'll be a goal kick there for Ella Reberg. Sawicki has the ball taken away briefly. Real good battle there. Touch on it. And Cancino moved in for Armstrong Cooper. Last touch by Heritage. Throw in for the Wings. Out to midfield. Armstrong Cooper. Pass coming back. Back to the middle of the field, trapped there. Adriana Cancino, and then back and a touch on the ball by Melcher to her right. Pushed ahead there by Avery Kerber. Hansen will send it farther down, trying to feed it up to Ricks. It's broken up by Heritage. Holmes with the foot on the ball. Cancino got knocked down. Heritage has control.
Well, number 2 to 4, waiting for the rest of the offense to show up. Now they are still possessing.
Race for it.
Oh, nice
takeaway for Armstrong Cooper. It's Marquis. Marquis lost it and able to get a foot on it though, and Heritage finally able to drive it back ahead. It's the foot of Deal. Now it's Heritage, midfield area. Briefly with possession, then back to Armstrong Cooper. Heritage through ball, it's picked off. Taken back by Hartel. And then the head by Ware. Has lost it to Hansen on the pass. Head to Ricks. There's Marquis on her left, trying to feed her the ball. And sent out by Heritage. Off the foot of Ware. We're going to throw in for Armstrong Cooper. Just over 10 minutes to play in the first half in a 1-1 match.
And that was one of those occasions where it's a good idea to kick the ball over the touchline, because the advantage was definitely for AC on that last attack.
So Marquis will take the throw in here for AC. Just on the pass to Ricks. Ball touched in front. Ricks has it back on her foot. A lot of defenders around her though, able to squeeze one through, but not all the way to the net, and sent back out by Heritage. So Ricks unable to get a shot on net, Sig, but possess the ball long enough to force the Eagles into kicking it away.
Well, Ricks is clearly the intended target for the offense. And we'll do it again.
Take away though by Heritage. Saniger getting it up, and then Holmes steps in nicely for the Wings. Tries it downfield. They're going to be able to catch up to it.
Yes.
They do, and
what a move.
Right at the sideline. It's off Heritage. Throw in deep for Armstrong Cooper.
Now that was classic hustle, because I didn't think there was a chance that she would catch up with that ball before it went over the touchline.
Throw in though, taken by Heritage. They're able to pick off the pass. And then off AC again. We're going to have a throw in, or have a throw in for Heritage. Martel's pass goes off the foot of Mocoso. Estudillo's pass played out by Sandiger. Going to throw in for Armstrong Cooper. Played out by HCA off Ware. And this time it'll be Holmes that will throw it in. Headed right back out by Sandiger. Holmes will do it again. Skips past the HCA defender briefly off past Dyrud. Armstrong Cooper with a shot and the save made. Yes, Reberg able to make the stop. So scoring chance for Armstrong Cooper, but look at it again on the shot there.
The keeper was right there waiting for it.
They work the ball to the midfield and back. No reset. Holmes pushing it off and ahead to midfield. Estudillo. And taken away from her by Hattie Sandiger. Down deep it goes. Trying to chase after it there for HCL is Elsa Reberg, but plenty of time for Everson to pop out, grab it for Armstrong Cooper. The keeper will handle this one with under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-1 score. Heritage in Armstrong Cooper. Next match coming up in a couple of weeks. Next soccer. 2 weeks from tonight, Park Center and Armstrong boys in a Northwest Suburban Conference matchup.
That should be a good one.
Yeah. Armstrong coming off a strong season. Park Center looking to rebound a little bit after being under 500 last year. Long pass ahead. Here's a chance for Armstrong Cooper. Pass missing Ricks. Dyson was free there for a moment. Decided she couldn't get a good shot off. Tried to feed Ricks, and that couldn't connect, and Heritage regained control. So ACM able to take advantage of a little green space they had there. And now they do have possession again at midfield. Pass broken up to the sideline. It's last touched by Marquis. Throw in for Heritage. They'll do it again. Swanson. Ada Swanson, just a freshman on the throw in. Snapco intercepted it, played it back. Shevek. Patient here. Estudillo with it. Step on her player, able to drive the ball past midfield. Here comes Ricks with it.
Nice ball movement.
Austin on the pass, intended to her left, picked off by Heritage. AC will get it back and then a takeaway. Sandiger. Hattie Sandiger's pass deflects. Headed there on the left side by Elsa Reberg. Armstrong Cooper got it back and able to send it back over midfield. Inside of 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. This ball middle of the field, and finally getting to it was Swanson for HCA. Pass coming ahead. Hartel trying to chase it down for Heritage. Last touch by the Eagles. Throw in for Armstrong Cooper. Marquis gets the ball in. Played up that left side, then intercepted by Heritage. The Eagles looking to set something up. Elsa Reberg taken off the ball by Estudillo. Sawicki moves down that left side. Able to set things up down the left side. Player falling there for the wings gives Heritage a chance to keep possession. Last touch, I think that's off of the wings. Looks like we'll have another corner kick, the second of the first half for Heritage. This is how they scored their first goal, on a corner from the opposite side from where Gertie Sandiger will set this one up.
See if they make it 2 for 2. Everybody's congregated around the net area.
They're out in front again this time, able to get it clean. A good save was Everson, timed her jump perfectly and able to get up and get that ball. Gets the ball quickly out to Emma K. Dyson. Dyson getting it back to Marquis. Dyson, so a stutter step move, gets around Swanson. Pass gets blocked. Sent by Marquis across the way, but Heritage is there to pick it off. Elsa Reberg. She'll pass it back. You see Wings trying to gain possession at the sideline. Look like his last off of AC, so we're going to throw in for Heritage with under a minute to play now in the first half. Heritage moving it down the left side and can't keep possession. Go over to AC. Under 30 seconds to go now. Under 10 seconds to play. And we are going to go to halftime. Tied up at 1. So 2 goals in the first 11 minutes of play. And that's what we've got for a score at halftime. Heritage Christian 1, Armstrong Cooper 1. Take a break. More girls soccer on the way. Eagles and Wings all knotted up at 1. With Sig Liger, I'm John Jacobson. Welcome back to Cooper High School. Heritage Christian Academy and Armstrong Cooper tied up in girls soccer 1-1 at halftime. Get highlights from the first 40 minutes of play tonight here at Cooper. On a warm late August evening. And Armstrong Cooper able to slip a goal in there, and a nice shot by Jess Bloom, the assist to Abby Hansen. Bloom, the senior, scoring, and then 40 seconds later, right off the corner kick, ball going off the keeper. Gertie Sandiger, the freshman, gets credit for the goal, tying the score at 1. Not a lot of other scoring chances in the match. You saw a nice save there by Everson for Armstrong Cooper, and then one at the other end from Ella Reberg for Heritage Christian. And then Everson off a later corner kick for Heritage, able to make a save. And that's really about it for opportunities for either of these teams so far, Sig, as far as offense.
Yeah, it's been mainly right between the 20-yard lines on both sides. I think both teams are playing well on defense, offense, and moving the ball, possessing well, and doing some good sharp passing, but they just can't get past that 20-yard line because of the other defense. We expected a tight game, and we do have a tight game. Looking at the stats, for Heritage Christian, 2 shots, 2 on goal, 3 fouls and 2 corners. For Armstrong Cooper, 4 shots, 2 on goal, 1 foul, and 1 corner. So even on stats, it's an even game.
1-1 as we take another break. We'll come back with the second half of action here at Cooper on CCX after this.
This one's for the real ballers and shot callers, the sisterhood of women in tech. They're discovering cures, building apps, and programming the blockchain. They're CEOs, worldwide hustlers who can make it rain. They're tearing down the old boys club and seeing big gains. 'Cause when women in tech come together, you know they make that change.
Heritage Christian, Armstrong Cooper, 1-1 girls soccer as we get ready for the start of the second half. Season opener for these teams and a lot of teams across the state getting underway today or this weekend. I know there are several that are playing on Saturday as well. As I mentioned in the first half, each of these teams will have 2 games by the end of the weekend in. AC with another game tomorrow and Heritage with a match coming up on Saturday. Again, Heritage in white and Armstrong Cooper in the navy with the gold numbers. Heritage pressuring early. Holmes with the header for Armstrong Cooper defending. Finally drives it out of bounds, but Heritage aggressive on the first possession, getting the ball right down the field.
Yeah, they came out like it's business.
Cluster of players. Saniger trying to free herself up. Went down, tripping over the AC player, and the Wings get possession. And Ricks playing it off on her left side. Good step up there defensively by Belladille to play it off. And away. Dyson couldn't make a play on it for AC. Throw in here for the Wings. And they'll work it back to the back line and move it up ahead. Estudillo trying to get past Sandiger. Did, but lost the ball on the pass. And then given right back by Heritage to Armstrong Cooper. Holmes will touch pass out to Marquis. Trying to return it to Holmes, but stepping in was ideal for Heritage. Now all the way back down to the Heritage end. It's off. Sawicki throw in here by Holmes. Or excuse me, by Bloom. And sent out by Deal, keeping the ball away from Ricks. Holmes will throw it in for Armstrong Cooper. Bouncing and snapped up there by Ella Reberg.
Good throw.
Heritage will chip it out toward midfield. Scramble for the ball. Heritage will have it. Bounce off of Marquis, comes instead to the foot of Ideal, and then quickly getting it back are the wings. Estudillo to Hansen. Lost it, and Heritage on the takeaway. Hattie Sandiger. Play it on her right, whistle, and I think we're going to get a foul here on Hansen of Armstrong Cooper.
Looks that way.
We get a free kick for Heritage Christian.
About 51 yards out.
Williams. Play it ahead. All the flex. And Heritage Christian will get it back. They'll move it toward midfield and try to advance it again. Driven by Sawicki. Out on the left wing. Ideal to the middle of the field. And Holmes will chip it ahead for Armstrong Cooper. Hansen, nice little touch pass there for Ricks.
Ooh, that time Ricks
Good
got
takeaway
stopped.
by Deal.
Yeah, nice takeaway because Ricks was on the move.
Bella Deal with the takeaway. Giroud chipped ahead. So roll out and off of Heritage. Be a goal kick for Armstrong Cooper.
Well, that time Heritage had at least a one-person advantage, and they were spread out all across the field. Good position to make something happen, but the defense came up and forced a goal kick. Here come the Eagles again.
Shot and a good stop by Holmes, the defender. So spin out of bounds, last off of Heritage. Nope, that's going to be last off of Ricks. We'll get a throw in for Heritage instead at midfield. Chip to him, they'll come all the way back. Chloe Shepard now in goal for Armstrong Cooper. That's a strong kick ahead across midfield. And this will go skid off the foot of Ricks and out. Goal kick for Heritage.
Sets this one up on the far side.
Reberg off the goal kick, got picked off by Estudillo. Hansen back to Estudillo, bumped off the ball there by Hartle. Out of play. Or excuse me, to the sideline, not out of play. Is AC able to keep it in? Comes to Marquis now. Near the sideline, good touch pass, and then the return pass by Snepko out of play. Throw in for Heritage. So roll out. Last touched by Heritage. Holmes pass intercepted, then played nicely by Bloom. They briefly got possession back, and now it's Heritage with it again. Hattie Sandiger on the right side, ball played to the middle, picked off by AC. Hansen with it. And played ahead and does for Ricks.
Chase it down, she catches it.
And Ricks, she can cross it to the middle, drops it back. It's headed for Hansen, but well played defensively there by Belladil. Moves up and intercepts it. So Armstrong Cooper has to reset. Bloom, and keep away there from Gertie Sandiger. Up in the air, off the foot of Jess Bloom and out. Patty Sandiger. Drive it deep down the right side. Chasing it was Hartel. Out of play, off of Heritage, throw in for Armstrong Cooper. There's some substitutions here for Armstrong Cooper. They'll bring in 4 new players at the whistle.
And again, subbing in 4 at a time. As Ricks comes out and gets a breather, she's been pretty active this whole game. I like her moves. There's a good look at
She's
Ricks.
been around the ball a lot tonight, hasn't
Absolutely,
she?
and knows how to get past the opponent play, the defenders. Does a good job of moving the ball. Yeah, now the sun's going to be a factor for looking towards the this side of the field.
Armstrong Cooper possessing deep in their own end. Heritage trying to pick it off, and they do. Ball knocked down. Opportunity here. Sandiger, a shot, and a save made by Shepard.
That's the first shot and shot on goal in the second half.
Armstrong Cooper got the ball down the field in a hurry, and they'll have a throw in. Good. Off of Heritage, another throw in for AC. Gerber getting the ball to Snapko. Snapko creates a little space for herself ahead to Poplinski. Audrey Poplinski unable to keep it in play. And it goes over to Heritage.
Almost had it, but just ran out of real estate.
Yep. So Wiki throw in. Knocked out by AC, so Heritage will do it again, about 15 yards upfield. Under 30 minutes to go here, and 1 tie. And sent out by Belladil there. Throw in for AC by Sawicki, excuse me, by Poplinski. Players around the ball. Now it's freed up and cleared back ahead by Heritage. Getting it toward midfield. They spin the pass on the left side. Ideal lost it, and that goes off of her though, and AC will get possession. Throw in by Gerber. Given ahead by Poplinski. Hansen goes off the defender, off of Grace Williams toward the sideline. Onto the foot of Sawicki of HCA. No, out of play on the deep throw in for Armstrong Cooper. Poplinski will throw it in. Hansen and Heritage got possession rather, cleared it back out. EC getting it back. We saw the 2 goals, Sig, in the first half, but you get the feeling if one of these teams is able to get a second goal, that might be it, right?
I agree with it. It was 2-1 last year.
Yeah.
It's very likely to be the same score this year. We just don't know who is going to have the 2.
Heritage finally able to clear it from their side of midfield. But AC quickly moves it back the other way. Here's Hansen. Dropping the pass for Snapko. Estudillo. Hansen. Poplinski got turned around a little bit, but chased it down and able to keep it in play, but not to a teammate.
Right.
Was trying to get it back across to Gatachu. But it will be a goal kick instead for Heritage. Reber coming out. Her sister Ella is the keeper, and she will put this one in play. Short kick this time. Pass intercepted. PC player knocked down. That's going to draw a whistle and a foul.
Yep.
On Heritage. Sherber's okay. She's back up. It'll be pretty good position here for AC on the free kick. It's to be taken by the senior, Kara Snapko. Snapko driving it to the net on a bounce, and Reberg able to come up with it.
Yeah, came up with a little bit of a juggle, but she got it.
Sends it toward midfield. Was off one Heritage player and then back into the possession of the AC Wings. Hansen. Pushed on the right side by by Gerber. Out of play. Throw in coming for Poplinski. Catacho, who's the AC player nearest to the ball, but couldn't get to that one, and it's another goal kick for Heritage. Reberg thought about sending it deep. Now it's going to set the ball on the pitch and presumably go with a short pass here. Trying to motion Sawicki back to her. Instead goes to the middle of the short pass. And onto the foot there of Belladille. Armstrong Cooper waiting for that next pass though, and able to get the foot on it as play was interrupted there by Sherber. Out to midfield, out of play off Heritage. Throw in for Armstrong Cooper. Really keeping the ball more definitely on the Heritage side of the midfield, Sig, in the second half.
Yes, they are.
Even more so than we saw in the first half, I think.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because that's how we saw how quickly they can come back.
Right.
And Ricks comes back into the game. Good idea, try to keep her fresh. The ball's in no man's land.
Loose ball finally played there by Gerber. Here's Ricks. Can't keep it in play. So throw in for the Eagles. Estudillo feeding it off to Ricks. Ricks stops. Bring it back. Estudillo toward the middle. Played away by Heritage. And now it's the Eagles with possession. Played ahead by Mocoso across midfield. Nobody there in a white jersey. That's taken by Melchert of Armstrong Cooper. Intercepted by HCA at midfield. Played back to Armstrong Cooper though. They'll get it across onto the Heritage side of midfield. Ball deflects. Tacho getting herself free now. Trying to get the pass. Comes back to Estudillo. And a good defensive play there, and it's still loose in that end.
Wow.
Nice. It's a Wiki had moved in and played it away, and now finally driven back out by Heritage. A lot of almost right there.
Yeah.
They never got a shot on that, but you had a feeling that they were going to. They had a couple of chances to do so, but
they did. But the Heritage defense came in and just came in at the right place at the right time, managed to stop it all.
So we play on at 1-1, then I'll take away for Armstrong Cooper. Astudillo, just an 8th grader, number 4 for Armstrong Cooper. Intercepted by HCA, and then they give it right back. Hanson, nice little sidestep on the defender with the ball. Hanson, down deep now on the HCA end. And then lost. I think your play there was try to get it off the Heritage defender, but was never able to do so, and then lost possession, and instead it's a goal kick for Heritage. So briefly in the corner of your screen, television's Jay Wilcox talking down there. He'll be on board for the boys game. Oh, here's a chance deep for Ricks. Ricks with a shot, a big save, ball loose, and goes wide on the rebound try, and Ricks can't believe she missed it. Ella Reber comes up with the first stop, and Ricks getting another opportunity and sent the ball wide. Here's a look at it again. Best scoring chance.
Nice. Keeping the ball. Just slap the ball down on the ground, away from the action. Good play, good thinking on the part of the keeper. And then that rebound just went wide.
It's so hard to check the return and come back real quick.
So Heritage breathing a big sigh of relief here. I thought that was going to go in.
Really good chance for Armstrong Cooper for Raina Ricks.
Yeah, of all the people that you want in that position, it would be Ricks.
Heritage will see if they can build off that at the other end, but their pass missing as they try to feed it to Gertie Sandiger instead of go back over to AC. Holmes on the throw-in for the Wings. We've passed the midway point. I'm wondering if we're bypassing the second half water break.
Yeah,
that would have been the time to do it at that last stoppage in play.
Yeah, temperature's now down to 82 degrees, so it's...
Well, and the heat advisory officially ended at 7 p.m., so maybe that's all the officials needed. Like, that's it. As I say that,
they take a break.
They take a break.
Boy, can we call them or
spoke
what?
like 10 seconds too soon. And so teams will take a water break here with 19:03 left in the match. A 1-1 score. We saw a good scoring chance for the Wings about a minute ago by Raina Ricks. Here's some upcoming games on CCX yet to come tonight. Heritage Christian and Cooper in the boys match at approximately 8 o'clock. As I mentioned, Jay will be on the call with Sig here. Next Tuesday, top 5 matchup in Class 4A volleyball. Champlin Park taking on Eastridge. That'll be a good one at 7 p.m. from Champlin Park High School. And then the rivals Osseo and Maple Grove meet in the football opener next Thursday at 7. The Crimson defending state champions in 6A taking on the Orioles. And then on Friday, Brecken Providence Academy, Skyway District game at 7 o'clock. All that coming in the next week here on CCX as we get another year rolling of high school sports coverage.
All kinds of stuff happening.
A lot going on, Sig. Let's look at Cooper boys, who will be taking the pitch here in a bit against Heritage.
That should be another good matchup.
So for your Heritage, you haven't generated much, Sig. What was the message you think there from Luis to his team?
Start pushing.
Yeah.
You got to push the ball down and make something happen. And they're doing good on defense, but they almost got smoked by Riggs that time.
All right, when I blow the whistle,
So
start the clock, please.
defense has to be able to stand up, but they got to push the ball forward, get an offense going. They were doing well earlier in the first half, but they're having trouble moving the ball.
Try this one up the sideline, but it's out of play. And giveaway here, and a shot rolled toward the net. No problem for Reberg there to make the stop on Gattaccio. Out to the middle of the field. Armstrong Cooper on their side of midfield will send it back ahead. Pass comes ahead. Marquis across midfield, trapped and stopped there by Grace Williams. And now Heritage with possession. Mocoso, or excuse me, it's Sandiger with the ball. Play it off on her left. On Ideal's foot. Back it comes. Dyrud. The deal. Middle of the field. Hartle. Taken away from her. Armstrong Cooper with possession. Holmes catches up with that pass with a little bit behind Marquis does. Deep down the right side, this is Ricks. Inside deep in HCA territory. Playing it to the middle. Back to Hansen, in a lot of traffic now though, and that allows Heritage to take the ball away. Dyrud able to slip it out on the pass to her right. Good little move there. As Gertie Sandiger gets it ahead across midfield.
It's an opportunity.
This is Mocoso. And sent out of play by AC, by Melchert. And gives Armstrong Cooper her Heritage a chance offensively here. As you look at Mocoso there, and the throw in will come from Deal. Hansen intercepts for AC. Pass ahead intended for Ricks. It's going to slide out of play. And it is last touched by HCA. So it'll be a throw in for Armstrong Cooper. 16 minutes to play in the second half. 1-1. Been 1-1 since less than 11 minutes in the first half. 11 minutes played. Substitution for each team that you can see at the top of your screen. A couple for Armstrong Cooper. Marquis was holding it. Looks like now it'll be Estudillo on the throw-in. Didn't get it to a teammate though. Heritage able to play it away. Pass there went past Estudillo. Chipped ahead by Gerber. Comes instead to Mocoso of Heritage Christian. Pass intended for Bloom, just missed on her. And Belladillo able to get it now. A takeaway for AC. Hartle will play it off on her right. Trying to move it up the wing. Now we'll push it to the middle of the field instead, but picked off there by Holmes of AC. And offside was Armstrong Cooper. Gattaccio. A little too deep.
Good look there at Anthony Lorenzer. He'll be the center referee for the boys' game. There he is, doing his statutory thing.
That's weird. That's a weird.
Ball will roll out off of AC. Intercepted off the throw-in by Armstrong Cooper. And then Heritage gets it back. Dyer will chip it ahead. And this time it's Heritage that's offside. Osseo unable to stay in play or onside. Free kick coming for Armstrong Cooper. Gerber. Play it down deep for Armstrong Cooper.
Nobody there.
And running out, that'll Reberg to play it. Probably good play for her.
Yep.
Get, not take a chance on it skipping past and getting free to a forward. Now Heritage at midfield. Trying to get something set up here. Not really had any scoring chances here after halftime. It's back to Hattie Sandiger. Stops and then lost the ball as it's taken by Hansen. Nacho trying to stay on side that time. You could see her kind of slow up, but they were still offside before that. And it's right back over to Heritage. He was already too far in front of the last offender. Down to 12 minutes to play in the second half of a 1-1 game. Now it's Heritage. Hartle. And it deep. Taken away. Shot off. And the save made.
Foul called
by Shepard.
Against Heritage.
That came before the shot, so we'll just get a free kick here coming for Armstrong Cooper. All sent across midfield. Heritage. Pass and on net, and pretty easy play there for Reberg to run up and play it. She'll roll it out to her left to Sawicki. Take away Astudillo. To Hansen, back to Astudillo on the right side.
All kinds of traffic down there.
Yep. All the Heritage defenders converting on her and not allowing her to get a shot away. Now a long shot, but well wide of the net. Off the foot of Snepko. Goal kick Reberg. Kate Neuarth checking in, number 18 for Heritage. Ball skipping right past Neuarth. A brief touch on the ball, but it's Armstrong Cooper. That gets possession. They'll try to set up here. Gerber sending it ahead. Estudillo. Sending it back to Gerber. Head to Ricks. Heritage playing it out of immediate danger. Comes back to Hansen's foot for Armstrong Cooper. All the way back they go with the pass to Melchert. Melchert sent it down the left side, trying to get it to Gachacho. Gachacho able to keep it in play down that left side, deep in the HCAN. Squeeze the ball through, but Heritage able to send it out. But it will be a throw-in for Armstrong Cooper. Shebeck coming back in for Armstrong Cooper. And that's out of play. Goal kick for Heritage. Eight and a half minutes left in regulation here in the 1-1 match. Substitutions for Armstrong for both teams. Reason for the delay in this goal kick. Now we're set to go again. HCA to midfield, but then repossessed by Armstrong Cooper. Shebeck ahead to Estudillo.
Watch your arms, watch your arms.
Lost the ball there. And that's last off. No, it's going to be last off of Heritage. That's touched by my deal. No? No, it will be last off Cooper. So you get the throw in here for Sawicki, trying to get it to Deal. Does. Flex and comes to AC. Snap goal, play it back. Turning back forward, but a pick off here for Heritage. Hartle, push it up across midfield. Well played defensively there by Melchert.
Nice transition going back on the offense.
Played out by Belladil, throw in. AC. Off of Hansen's foot, loose ball. Played by Heritage Christian. Wings get it back. Played ahead to midfield. On the wing to Estudillo.
Trying to set something up.
In pretty deep, turning, finally a snap goal and a shot and a big save made by Emma Reberg.
That was a great play by AC because he came in at the angle that they wanted. But the keeper was right there to snag that ball out of the air.
Now AC trying to attack again with the ball too far out in front of their forward and played out of bounds by HCA. By Belladil will get a throw in for AC. Play to the middle of the field, then back out by Heritage. Key snuck it through a couple of players, but then on the back end, Heritage able to move it back out. Now Holmes will drive it down. Loose ball, and able to get to it is Reberg. A couple of steps in front of Poplinski of the Wings. 5 minutes to play now. back in for Heritage. Placing Newhart at midfield, HCA. Hartle, short pass, and connects. Out of play, AC ball. So now Scherber in for Armstrong Cooper.
Well, let's see if someone can muster an offense if we've only got 3.5 minutes to go.
At the sideline, kept in by AC. Driven back by Heritage, and then AC getting it back again. Holmes, the sideline. Ricks turning, keeps it in play. Ricks moving
again. That still comes back to gain possession.
And sent back across midfield. Oh, knocked down there was the Heritage player, Sandiger, but no foul, play on. Estudillo off of her. And chases down again, does keep it in play. Lost it though, as it's taken back by Sawicki of HCA.
She's done that several times in this match.
Estudillo now ahead, Hansen playing it to the middle of the field. The man's open, a shot in and a goal! And Armstrong Cooper takes the lead. Marn Scherber, the senior midfielder, gets the goal-ahead goal. Hansen with a pass and chipped by Scherber up and over the head of Rehberg to make it 2-1.
What a nice chip. Look at that. Wow. I couldn't chip a golf ball better than that. Not that I'm a good golfer.
Scherber from Hansen, who gets her second assist tonight, comes with 2:16 to go in the second half, and Armstrong Cooper up 2-1.
So could it be as we predicted? It's going to be.
No, it's 2-1 last year.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go, and Heritage didn't waste any time last time getting a goal.
See what the stoppage was for here, Sig. Now they're going to wind the clock again.
I have no clue. I think they were waiting to get people into position.
Clock is running. Now Heritage finally will throw it in. And header toward the sideline, but they keep it in play. Sent out by AC, and they'll be happy to do that, Sig. You know,
yep.
every throw-in takes you a few extra seconds off the clock.
Yeah, you can do that for a minute and a half, and the game's yours.
Back ahead, Holmes is going to let it roll all the way back to her goalie, Shepard. That was a good play by Holmes not to play that one.
Yep.
Give your goalie a chance to boot it. And that was a strong kick across midfield. Time warning out on the Eagles. We're down to 1:10 to go. Hartle turning, got the pass off to the right side. And gotta get back with Hartle, and then AC able to pick it off. It's off of the wings here. Under a minute to play. Throw in by the Eagles. Loose ball. Pass on the left side. Heritage will have to hurry. They do get the ball to the middle. Long shot, yeah, and Shepard able to make the save. And that might about do it. Take a few seconds here. Drive it out. Oh, knocked down by Heritage. Still a chance for the Eagles, and then well played by the Eagles or by the Wings to get that out of danger. Down to 10 seconds to go. Ball trap. 40 yards out though. Long shot will go in and time will run out. And Armstrong Cooper on a goal by that young lady, Maren Scherber, the senior, gives Armstrong Cooper a 2-1 win here tonight over Heritage Christian. Siglaggry.
Good match. I mean, they were evenly matched on paper. We saw them playing evenly also. It was a great game. I think both coaches have to be happy with the opening game.
Heritage 0-1 will go to Two Harbors on Saturday for a match there, and Armstrong Cooper will get a short night's rest, and then they're going to be back on the field tomorrow. They'll travel to Richfield to take on Holy Angels. That'll do it for our telecast tonight. For Siglaggry and all of our great crew, I'm John Jacobson. Final score again tonight, our season opener. Girls soccer, Armstrong Cooper Wings over the Heritage Christian Eagles, 2-1.